It is Tuesday, August 1st, and I am exhausted. I had my first day back to work in 6 weeks yesterday, and I also started a 6-week kickboxing challenge. It is a paid accountability challenge where you pay $500 and either you have to lose 25 pounds or 6% body fat by the end of the six weeks. If you lose 25 pounds or 6% body fat, you get back your $500. So I said, you know what? I put on a lot of weight since January and I would like to lose that weight again. And I think this is the perfect thing for me to just jump back into my fitness journey and just eating well and being even more conscious of the things that I'm consuming. I've never done kickboxing before. I was introduced to boxing. I'm a big boxing and UFC fan. However, I've never done it myself, so it's really interesting for me to just like get into this like sport, if you will. Love my first class. It wasn't like crazy difficult, like oh my god, like I couldn't get it, but it was definitely like interesting with like hand-eye coordination, combinations, things like that. I weighed in at 155.3 pounds with 36.7% body fat, which is crazy thinking about how 8 months ago now, I was 25 pounds lighter. It is what it is, you know, life happens to you and you kind of address your issues or cope with things in different ways. So mine just happened to be eating, I guess, along with stress. I'm still pretty active, but you know, things happen, weight just gets put on. So yeah, today is my second day and I'm really excited for this class. It's a 4 p.m. class. I don't know if it's the same teacher, but I really like the first teacher. I really like how it's just all women. We're all supporting each other. I don't know, it's just like good vibes, to be honest with you. So I'm really excited. I will insert before pictures and after pictures and tell you how it goes. Good morning, great rising, great blessings. Look at my view, hold on. Look at this view. Oh, okay, we're gonna get a better angle. Yeet. It's beautiful this morning. So I am out here enjoying my sun. I just had my coffee and my little breakfast before I go and start doing errands and running about my day. I had jiu-jitsu earlier this morning. I'm feeling very strong, very calm, to be honest with you. As aggressive as fighting may seem, there's like a calmness that it brings for me. I don't know, maybe I'm a weirdo, but I'm also a little sadistic, so like I kind of like that type of stuff. But anyway, that's another story for another time. So your girl, let's talk about what happened yesterday. Yesterday, a girl beat her 6-week kickboxing challenge where I paid $500. I know, $500. And the challenge was you either lose 25 pounds or 6% body fat. So me, I was like, you know, things happen in January. Another story for another day. Girl gained 30 pounds since then, right? I was down to 132, and then I got back up to almost close to, actually it's more like 40 pounds. I got probably close to 170, to be honest with you. When I did weigh myself and I finally bought a scale, I had been trying to watch what I was eating, but I was back down to like 160 something, low 160s. And then when I started the kickboxing challenge, I weighed in at 155 pounds with 36.7% body fat. So your girl definitely had been eating. She had been loving on herself. You know, it just happens when you have major life events. But I was like, you know what, I need to change this. I need to get back to a space where I feel good physically, where I feel good mentally, because I was still in the process of healing. I still am in a process of healing. I knew what I was doing was only going to be temporary, but it was something that was satiating a need for me. It was a coping mechanism for me to eat. So when I got to that point of like, oh no, like Marilyn, your thighs is touching, Marilyn, your belly getting too big, I was like, okay, I need to change something up. So when I moved for my next contract, I wound up finding a kickboxing gym in the North Bay, and it's I Love Kickboxing at San Rafael, and I was welcomed by this beautiful group of ladies, the teachers at the gym, and I signed up for the challenge, and it's been history ever since. It's 6 weeks later, and I am 6.1% body fat down. I'm 5 pounds down. Now, I really thought that I was going to lose more weight. However, you know, I am healing my relationship with food.
So I went from eating one meal a day and doing like a 23-in-1 fasting, where I would eat in 1 hour out of the 24 hours, and then the rest of the 23 hours would be me fasting, if you will. I get all my caloric intake for that in that 1 hour, if that makes sense. And that wasn't sustainable. I pretty much fried my metabolism, and that's why I think I gained the weight back so fast, because I was eating more frequently and eating a lot of things more frequently, so weight just went on like that. I can gain weight very fast. It's very difficult for me to lose sometimes, but it was nice that I lost so much weight, because I got to a point where I was like, damn, like this is possible. You know, I can get down to a certain weight. I can make my body look a certain way. I can push myself to certain limits. I can, you know, get out of that mental space of I can't do this, or I need to eat, or I'm struggling, or I need to eat to cope, you know? So then when I started this kickboxing challenge, they give you a whole grocery list, they give you a whole meal plan, meal prep, all of the things you're supposed to eat every 2 hours essentially. You're eating a meal, then a protein shake, then a meal, then a protein shake, then a meal, then a protein shake. I started off drinking protein shakes. That shit was nasty. I was like, can't do this. And then they recommended a certain brand called the Owen brand. Delicious. Pumpkin spice flavor and the salted caramel are my favorite. And I think that's why I didn't lose as much weight, is because I was building a lot of muscle, because I had like a high protein intake. But the fat loss I'm really happy about, because your girl's face was looking cray-cray. It was looking really round, really pudgy, but I definitely see the difference in my face. I see the difference in my arms. Like, I don't have as much bingo wings as I used to. You can kind of see the definition in my muscle, in my biceps, and my shoulders, and my legs and stuff. I'll do a full body, but yeah, I'm just feeling really good. I knew that I could do it, is the thing. I set my mind to it, because I'm very money motivated as a Capricorn. If you know me, you know that I'm very money motivated. So for me, I was like, no brainer, let's do this. Pay the 500, let me get my 500 back. But yeah, I'm feeling really good. This challenge has I think it's helped me start something really beautiful in my life. I feel that I'm eating more frequently than I ever have, but my body is loving me for that. And in return, my body is changing in ways that I've never seen it change before. Like, I'll insert some pictures. So in January, I was 132, and yes, I had lost all this weight, but I couldn't put on any muscle. I was like a stick. It was nice to like be so skinny and stuff like that, but it just wasn't cute. Like, I had no ass, I had no arm, I had no nothing, right? But now that I'm putting on muscle, I'm just like, damn, like I have curves, and the fat is in the right places, and the muscle is in the right places, and I'm not starving all the time. I'm not feeling foggy. I'm just not in that place anymore, and it just feels so good. And I've always struggled with my relationship with food since I was younger. You know, abandonment issues, trauma, all of the things that many of us millennials have experienced in life. But for me, it's carried into adulthood and with therapy, and obviously now with this kickboxing challenge, just really getting the right diet and lifestyle for me it's just so refreshing, and it just makes me feel so good. It makes me look forward to the future. So yeah, I appreciate you watching this video and watching all my little kickboxing series. I'll see you in the next video.